really cool dress. That
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
Gorgeous. So what did you think of the season finale? It was crazy.
I loved it. I kind of liked, it sounds bad, horrible, but I was like, it was kind of fun to be like kidnapped and like, I don't know, as an actor when you get to do something that hopefully you'd never be in the, actually experiencing, it's really fun to play that role and to take it on and, to be like duct taped and have it on. Like they kept trying to remove the duct tape. I was like, it's fine, like just leave it on. Like it hurts more to take it off. Just leave it on. I'll be kind of mute for the day. But yeah, it was fun. It was also just, I think, fun to see her in that kind of environment, and the fact that, she is willing to stand by her best friend's side and to take a bullet for her. But I think also she was like truly terrified for her life, and seeing Blaine as the hero, I think, was like a big moment for Peyton. I think that it definitely stole the spotlight from Ravi, coming in last minute and being just like too late.
Well, first, congrats on being a regular now.
Oh, thank you.
With that kind of status, are you looking forward to maybe being in more, like having even a more central? I mean,
Yeah.
Peyton definitely down the line, season 2 became a real prominent figure. But
Yeah, for sure. And I felt that too, I think, going into season 2, even though Peyton was kind of excluded from Liv's apartment because of not being a roommate yet. It's been this little journey of seeing her slowly learn more and more and more about the zombie world and how the brains work, and kind of being fascinated, I think, by the visions and wanting Liv to experience visions and wanting to get information out of them. There was that one episode where she turned into a stripper and kind of like, hey, like, I need to break this case. I need to know what you just saw. And I find that really funny and hilarious that she's almost living vicariously through Liv. So I think you're going to see more of that and more of Clive and Liv and her helping solve a case, whether it's, me giving paperwork and information that I know that I'm only maybe supposed to know as a DA that they shouldn't, but I think that between the three of them, they're going to be able to work more closely together because now the cat's out of the bag with Clive.
awesome. Thank you.
What can you tease about Blaine and Peyton this season? So they're doing that dynamic.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a love triangle between Peyton, Blaine, and Ravi. You're always going to have that, I think, throughout this season. I think it's a matter of where we end with the three of them and who she ends up choosing. I actually don't know what their full plan is for Peyton and Blaine, but I think that there will be some rekindling between the two of them. I think even with her guilt over Ravi, now knowing that obviously there was some sort of a past there, I think that she's still not going to be able to really help but have a connection there with Blaine. And, sometimes the bad boy, he kind of like has that certain charm that you kind of can't deny. And I think that we're going to continue to play that out throughout the season. If that answered your question.
Do you think she's going to embrace the new Blaine, or do you think she's going to try to get him back to who he was?
That's a good question. I think that she's going to try to kind of get him back. I think it's frustrating that he's lost his memory and she's not quite sure if this is a real thing or if this is just him like playing the part. I think she's been frustrated, obviously, along with Liv, the last few episodes of this last season, just not being able to get information out of him and knowing, look, you're my star witness, like you're the guy that's giving me the goods, and if you don't remember, then my case is done, it's dead. I think that she'll get more out of it.
You guys seem to have a really good relationship.
We do. All of us do, which is actually really wonderful. Like, it's a big blessing because, you don't always work with people that are your friends. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own life. And so it's nice when you actually can hang out and have dinner and have a drink and, enjoy your castmates. That's like a major rarity in this business. Even though everybody looks like they're kind of best friends, like, not everybody is. So it's nice when it's actually the truth.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Go for it.
So, if you had to choose between the two guys, who would you choose and why?
I think Ravi. I mean, I'm married, so I'm going to be more sensible. I think maybe if I was like a little wild and maybe a single woman, I'd say Blaine. But I just think they're good together. I think that they have that really solid friendship, which I think is so important in companionship, is to not only just love being around them, but to love them when they're your friend when they're in a bad place, when they're in the best place. And I think that she has that with Ravi, that rapport.
It'd be hard to choose between the two. I'd have a polygamous marriage.
Where it's open to both.
Yeah.
We could have 2 husbands. That'd be the
That'd be your ideal.
Yes.
Okay. I see that side too.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much.
Bye.